The world's most advanced green cleaning system.
That's right.
Why is that? Why are you the most advanced? How can you make that claim?
No water and no chemicals.
No water, no chemicals.
That's right.
Doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
We're actually just using mediums such as corn, glass, nutshell, walnut.
Nutshell or walnut? I mean, do you have cumin there and mustard seed and everything else? What's going on here?
No, there's certain mediums that can be used, but not all.
Just from recycled food or what?
Recycled glass.
Glass is one thing. This is food products.
Yeah. So what it is, it's put into the machine, and we're actually not using any water, okay? And it's being blasted onto the product, but sucked right back into the machine, okay? So no water and completely eco-friendly.
No water and
no chemicals.
No chemicals. This I got to see to believe. Okay.
So let's start up the machine. Okay.
And what kind of surface do we have here?
Right here we have tile and grout, okay?
Okay.
We've just added some sort of graffiti. So it's sort of like a tagging almost, okay?
Okay, let's see.
So as you can see, it's being blasted up onto the surface and then taken off instantly.
Okay, let's try this spot here. Okay, let's see that. You can see the graffiti there.
Right. So it's German engineering. Okay. It's been in Europe for about 5 years, and we just got the North America distribution rights to it.
So what do we remove? We removed all this red and everything else that's crossed over there.
It removed all the spray paint, okay?
So that was just like in seconds.
Right. It removes spray paint from taggings. It removes soot from fires. It removes mold, grime. It's a restoration product.
What else is removed? I mean, this is remarkable. No water, no chemicals.
Nope. And it removes off of thousands of different surfaces. It's all done by the mediums. Different mediums use different surfaces. Use different mediums.
So you might use, like, for example, jet glass here for some application.
Exactly.
Corn.
Right. For less
abrasive.
Less abrasive for corn. A little bit more abrasive for
walnut.
glass.
Walnut.
Yep. So we have our little recipe book that tells us what to use for what products or for what surfaces.
Okay. And your name is?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. What's your position with the company?
Sales representative.
Okay. Who's the boss? It must be you.
This is the boss.
This is Luciano.
Yes, how are you?
¿Cómo estás?
Bene, bene.
Okay, so where did you get this from?
Well, it's a German technology, so it's brought in from Germany. We're the new distributor for the North American market.
As of when?
As of 6 months ago.
Wow, fresh.
Fresh, but it has been in the European market for about 4 years. It's worked in Germany, Paris, France, Italy, so it's worked in a lot of the European and it's...
Okay, so what were you doing before this? How did you get involved with this?
Well, we were in the real estate construction industry, so we've worked with a lot of natural products throughout years, and there was never anything that really cleaned any surfaces. And once we saw that it was eco-friendly, being a new father and everything, and seeing how amazing and how much we can save the environment from my children and everyone else's children, we thought it was amazing, so we took off with it.
Okay, and so how are you selling this?
Well, we're doing distribution throughout North America, and we're providing services in certain areas that we are set up for service areas, such as Toronto, possibly Ottawa, Montreal, Las Vegas, California.
Okay. You go to B2B, or can the consumer buy it as well?
Consumers
homeowner?
Homeowner can buy it. If you want one for your house, we could put one for residential use, no problem.
Okay.
Property managers are loving it. Municipalities.
Why are property managers loving it?
Because it's a versatile machine. You can use it for graffiti. You can use it for tile grout removal. You can use it on steel. You can use it on plastic. So it's not a one-use machine.
It's able to be used indoor as well as outdoor.
You can use it in the wintertime as well?
Yes. No water.
No water. So no freezing. Therefore, no salt that has to be put down. Therefore, no lawsuits.
So it's quite the machine. It's an amazing machine, and it is German technology, so it's quite the technology.
Okay, so anything that it can't remove, any restrictions?
It won't remove any surfaces that aren't hard. It won't remove gum, for example.
Okay.
It's a miracle machine, but it won't do miracles on every surface.
Okay.
It won't work on fabrics. But any hard surface, granite, stone, steel,
external,
plastics, and it won't ruin the original surface of it. So in an old historic building, it won't remove the actual finishing of the stone.
So for historic buildings or buildings that are of high value, would it not damage the surface?
No.
Even though using glass?
No, because we'll use a different media for different applications because we don't want to ruin the actual beauty of an original stone, that stone that's 20 years old.
Okay, Luciano, tell me, how does this compare to traditional products that clean?
Truly, I don't even think it compares to anything else because it is, again, no water, no chemicals. There's really nothing out there that doesn't use water or chemicals unless you're hand scrubbing it, and that doesn't work.
So you're saving money on those products that they're normally used
Products,
for that.
you're saving
What
money
about time?
Timing, it's just as quick. 10 minutes to set up the machine, 10 minutes to take it down.
What about using, I got this wall here, for example, is all graffiti.
Yeah.
How long will it take for a guy normally with water and chemicals and everything else compared to yours?
Well, your setup time
this is the actual size here, for example.
Time, you got to set up your pressure washer, find the water source, spray the material on there, take it down, clean it. Then you got a water puddle. You got to coordinate the area off. You're wearing a full rubber suit because you don't want to get wet. You're inhaling chemicals.
Okay, and that would take how long, this space?
With our machine?
No, regular.
Regular machine, maybe about an hour in and out.
An hour to do something like this traditionally, right? And this is like 6 feet by 4.
Regardless, if it's bigger than that, regardless, you still got to set up this whole machine of pressure.
Of course.
With
Plus set up and tear down, yeah?
Correct.
And yours, by comparison?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
We can set
and now
it
you
up,
just plug it in, 5 minutes to put in the chemical.
20 minutes to do the work, half an hour. You're cutting down your time, and it's a one-man operation typically.
Or one woman. I mean, actually, women can do this too,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
You know,
And if there's no outlets, there's always a generator that it can be worked on.
Super. What's your website?
www.tornado.acs.com.
Tornado ACS. Why Tornado?
It's the German patent. It's what we use throughout the world. So we're sticking to a brand, and the brand is Tornado ACS.
Talk about cleaning up a mess.
That's right.
My mess is like a tomato. It's great for disasters and other places too. Other
Insurance, good
situations
for
too.
insurance companies as well.
Excellent.
One last thing that I do want to leave you with, how gentle it is. As much as it's removing whatever it needs to, it is very gentle. Daniel, can you turn on the machine?
Now this is your brochure.
This is our brochure. This is just our marketing.
And that's your finger.
That's my finger. As you can see right here,
You can go a little closer. Let's see. That's good. I'm going to see this myself.
It's going to remove the ink off of the paper, but it won't damage the paper at all.
You're right.
So
That
this
is
is sort
smooth.
of our signature.
That's for sure.
So if it hasn't ruined our marketing pieces on a piece of paper, it definitely won't ruin your surface.
Excellent. Well, so much. It looks like the dry look is in.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.